Welcome to the espresso version of Express Pilates here in Umbria, coming at you live from Monte del Lago. And because we're on holiday, we've gone rogue with our props. So we've got water bottles. Go on, cross over. There you go. He's got his other weight. We've got water bottles for weight, and we've got big chunky poolside books for blocks or bricks. All right. So remember, you don't have to take a whole load of kit with you when you go away if you want to still keep doing your thing. We're going to start with our roll down, chaps. Always a good place to start. So start with your feet fist width apart. Press down into the soles of your feet to then get lift through the body. Nice and relaxed there. You don't have to force anything. Just think soap on a rope out the crown of your head. Widen those collarbones, but soften the ribs. There we go. Lovely. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, chin to chest, and softening the knees as we roll down one vertebra at a time. Letting the arms hang, letting the head hang. Breath in. Exhale, and up we come, scooping out the abs. So we're nice and light in the middle to just float on up. There we go. Let your arms be relaxed right to the end. One more time. Breath in. Exhale. Take it down. As always, as we go through the class, listen to your body. It's kind of hot. Breath in at the bottom. Exhale and up you come. Whether you're in Italy or in the UK at the moment, it's warm. So listen to your body, and if it starts telling you it doesn't like something, then, be its friend. Don't do it. One more. Breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. Get that little neck stretch. Very nice in the morning. Roll it down. Breath in at the bottom. Exhale, scoop it to float up. Looking down at your feet to the last minute. Checking out your toenails. And up you come. Good. Couple of shoulder rolls. Roll it forward. That's it. Now, remember, you want the shoulder blades working. When we talk about the shoulders, we're often not talking about this little bit at the top here. Our Joan Collins sort of wide shoulder pads bit. We're talking about the shoulder blades. That's what you want to move. Let's go the other way. Opening out the chest now. Lovely. That's it. Open it out. Super. And then let's just finish by bringing the heads of the shoulders up to your ears and letting it go. And up. Yeah, you could do one at a time if you wanted. You could do this version if you wanted. As always, whatever suits you. We could do Honey Monster, and you can let them go softly. Or you could let them go with some gusto. There we go. All right, let's pick up our weights. So remember, feel free to jettison them if they get too much halfway through, or if you can switch to a lighter pair if you have that option. Sunshine Sally's got her tins, our faithful tins. Jan, where's the jackfruit, eh? Remember those days? I know. We're going to start with little bicep curls. So here we go. That's it. Keep your elbows tucked into your waist, but keep your collarbones wide. Don't let your chest go concave. And because it's an espresso class, we're going to do quite a lot of twofers. So let's start doing on knee bends. That's it. Now make sure your knees are going out over the middle of your feet, and then either knocking together like the Charleston or splaying out. Also, don't let your pelvis go forward. Your pelvis is going straight down. We're not tucking under here. Belly button is drawing to spine, but that's a different story. There we go. Exhale as you lift. Super. And 3. And 2. Good. Get nice and low on your plie. And 1. Good. Turn your palms to face you now. And let's start doing our Dick Van Dykes. There you go. Keep the shoulders down. Take the elbows wide. Keep the wrists straight. Now, this is up to you. See how you're feeling. But if you want to, as you come up, you could bring up a little heel lift. A little heel lift. It's a bit like evening all, isn't it? The other way, sort of. Evening all. There we go. Lovely. Just, getting a little bit of work into the ankles. We like our ankle work. Keep the shoulders down. Keep your gaze up. Remember, if you're looking down, you've lost the top of your spine. Keep your gaze up. That's it. We're going to do 4 more of these. And a 4. And a 3. Lovely. And a 2. And a 1. Gorgeous. Let's come up to cactus today. Straight up to cactus. And pec press. Bring it in. And pec press. Good. And pec press. We could still keep the little bend going here if you want to. Up to you. Watch those knees, Mr. Jackson. And down. And knees over toes. And press it in. That's good. And exhale. And 4. Imagine there's a squishy ball between your forearms. Squeeze it. If you want to make He-Man sounds and a He-Man face, that's fine. It's attractive, isn't it? Let's do one more. All right, we're going to take it up. Overhead press. Now, again, if you want to, an ideal opportunity to go up. Take it up. There you go. Work the ankles. Lovely. Hold your core. Looking really good. Everyone's looking good. Bristol and Italy in fine form. Keep the tops of the shoulders soft as you take the arms up. Lovely. Let's go. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Gorgeous work. We're just going to finish with a little bit of tricep. You can turn sideways or you can stay facing forward. Bend the knees. Tip forward slightly from the hips. Take your arms back like chicken wings. Take your elbows back. That's it. Shoulders down and back. And then just extend your bottom arms. So upper arms stay where they are. And you extend your bottom arms. That's it. Working into the backs of the arms here. Get the tops of the arms back to make it worth your while. There you go. Belly button pulling to spine. Don't let your tushy just stick out. We've got 6 and 5 and 4. Turning up our arms for our little shoestring strap tops in the summer. I've lost count. Let's make this last one. 1. And let's bring it down. Good. We're going to come straight down to the floor today, chaps. Adios the weights. And we're going to come down and do a very quick thread needle. All right, no props required. Hands under shoulders. In fact, we're going to do a cat-cow and a thread needle, all right? So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a breath in. As you exhale, push the mat away from you, round into a C, tucking your tailbone up and underneath you like a little ladle. That's it. Inhale, lengthen through to make a bowl shape with your back. Ladle and bowl. How is that? I like it. Let's go again. Exhale, rounding into a C. That could be the lid for your bowl. Now it's gone too far, hasn't it? Let's take it out. Stretch it out. Shoulder blades sliding down your back. That's it. Let your bottom stick out. 2 more of these. Use the breath. Push the mat away from you hard. Inhale, lengthen through. Stretch it out. 1 more time. Here we go. Exhale. And inhale. Super. Return to your neutral position and let's take the left arm out to the side for a quick little bit of thread needle. So you're going to take that arm down and through under your right arm. The right arm bends, the left shoulder comes down towards the mat. Rewind back from whence you came and then turn away from the arm. So it's like an arm opening. Good. Get that top shoulder down and back, open out the chest. Lovely. Let's go again. Inhale at center. Exhale to your thread needle. Can you go a bit further? Bring yourself back. Open it out. That's it. Move it, move it. Roll that top shoulder down and back a bit more, Sunshine Sally. Yeah, there you go. 1 more time. Reaching for the dust. Watch the dust. That's probably just my house. And up you go. Good. Lovely. Bring your top hand a little bit further forward, Sunshine Sally. You're back here, which is making it harder for yourself. Bring it towards your head a little bit more. There you go. And now see if you can open out your chest a bit more. That's better. Yes, well done. Let's go to the other side, chaps. Right arm out at shoulder height. Inhale at center. Exhale, thread the needle. Reach, reach, reach to the back of the hand. Lovely. Inhale as you rewind. Press down in that supporting arm. So you want to watch you're not taking your arm back here because that's just going to make your shoulder come forward. Take it a bit further forward so you can open out that shoulder. Let's go again. Down and through. That's it. Bring it back. And open, looking up to the heavens. One more time, we'll do it. Down and through. Nice work, chaps. Putting it back. Lovely. Bring it down and shake out the wrists. Lovely work. I've got to keep looking at my watch because I've got no big clock on the wall. We're okay. We're going to come onto our backs for some nice juicy ab work. Everybody's favorite. We're going to start nice and easy with some chest lifts. So remember, you can start with your feet together. Then you open out your heels a little bit. And then you open out your toes to align with your heels. And that should give you the perfect spacing. Hands behind your head. Bring your elbows far enough off the floor that your shoulders go down away from your ears. Already start thinking about your belly button pulling to your spine. Take a breath in. And exhale, little elephant stomping on your belly. That's it, good. And inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Now, you've probably done more chest lifts than you've had hot dinners. So you know what you're doing. Find your own speed with your breath. And let me just remind you that you want to keep under your chin. And we've been working with an Italian apricot under our chin. You want to keep your tailbone heavy into the floor. Don't tuck it underneath you. You want to keep your head heavy in the hammock of your hands. And then, of course, you want to focus on your front body, primarily working our rectus abdominis six-pack muscles here. So they're shortening, and that's what's bringing your chest up. We've got 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. Hold it up on this last one. Now we're going to pulse it out. Make sure you're working from your center. Imagine that little elephant is going boof, 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 boof on your tummy. Here we go. Breath in and exhale for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself down. Hug your knees in. Lovely. All right. We're going to do hundreds. Dang, 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 dang. So remember, you have 3 options for your legs. Either down on the floor, legs are together. Either in tabletop, legs are together. Or extend them out, and they can either be in parallel, or you can rotate the legs so they're in turnout. When you've got your legs like this, if you start to feel your back arch away from the floor, you've taken them too low, your legs are too low, and you need to bring them back so that your back can stay seated into the floor. And then the arms, you want nice, strong, pumping arms, remember. Nice and strong, as if you're bouncing down on something. Are we ready? Start with your arms above your chest, palms facing your legs. Take a breath in. Exhale, 1 leg up at a time to tabletop if that's where you're going. Remember, you can always mix it up. Breath in. As you exhale, push that air down. Strong fruit machine lever arms coming to your hips. And we're off. You breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is halfway. 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. In, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the last set. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, everyone. Bring those knees into the chest. Let's do a happy baby. Hold on to the sides of your feet, or your ankles, or your shins. Pull your knees down towards your armpits. Keep your tailbone on the floor. And then just have a little rock side to side. So nice. Lovely. And then you're going to put legs down, and we're going to come onto our side and straighten some nice juicy clams. All right, and we're going to mix it up with our butt work sandwiched in between our clam work, if my brain's awake enough to do that. Remember, we're going to use our block under our foot if you want to. It's optional. If you just want to keep your foot on the mat, that's completely fine. Down on your side, if you've got head cushions to put your head on, all well and good. Otherwise, prop yourself up. Feet are in line with bottom, as if they're both against the wall. Belly button is drawing to spine. Top hip, let's put our hand on it. We're going to make sure it stays nice and still. You're going to drop your knees and lift your feet. All right, diamond clams, here we go. Take it up and down, and 2, and down. Working fast because it's an espresso class. And 4, good. And 5. Knee back up to the same point each time. Don't skimp as you fatigue. And 7. And 8, looking good. And 9. And 10. 11. And 12. Good. Now take it back up. Hold it there. We're going to go into diamond beach balls, a newcomer to our repertoire of clams. You're going to take your knee down to the other knee. So you're turning the leg in. You should feel it right at the back there. And then turn it out. So toes to toes. Good. Watch that top hip doesn't rock. Knee to knee. Keep it still. And knee to knee. Toe to toe. Good. Knee to knee. Toe to toe. Toe to toe. Down. And up. Good. And 5-ish, I'd say. And 6-ish. Lovely. Keep the upper body relaxed. And 8. Looking good, guys. And 9. Keep breathing. And 10. Last 2. Strong to the finish. And 12. Gorgeous. Bring yourself down. Give it a rub or a thump. We've got time for one arm opening, so make the most of it. Legs up at 90 degrees in relation to your body. Head resting now either on your head cushions or the pillow of your arm. Top arm out in front. Make sure this top shoulder's down away from your ear before you start. Take the fingers to the sky. Look at them. Now think of turning from the breastbone, opening out the breastbone as you let that side of your body, it's not just the arm, it's the whole side of your body, opening out, rotating from the waist. You're turning away from your thighs. Look towards your extended hand. If you're on your arm as a pillow, you can put your hand under your head. It's quite nice. And breathe. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, melt into your mat. Let the muscles release. And bring yourself back. Super. Now, here we go. You're going to turn onto your back. And the leg that was in top just then, doing all the clammage, is the one that's going to be on the book or the brick or the block if you're using it. If you'd rather not, don't. All right. So you want your, whether it's on a block or not, you want your heel quite close to your bottom. Arms long down by your side, palms on the floor. You're going to take a breath in, and as you exhale, stand into your feet. Let your hips hinge up in one movement. We're not rolling, we're hinging. Adjust your block if you need to, bring it closer. Now take a breath in. As you exhale, shift your weight into the foot that's on your block or the one that's going to be your supporting leg, and let the other leg float up to tabletop. That leg's going to stay there. We're going to come down with the hips and up with the hips and down with the hips and up with the hips, and down, and up. Good. Now work the buttock. It's the buttock working here. If you feel it too much in your back, you need to step off a little bit, maybe get rid of the book, or the block. We've got 3 more. 3 and 2. Last one, you're going to hold it up, buttock stamina now. The leg that's in tabletop is going to toe tap to the floor, and you exhale it back up. Toe tap it to the floor, exhale it back up. Keep pressing up with that supporting buttock, and the breath is exhaling as you bring the leg back. 4 more, here we go, down, and 4, and down. Keep that leg at that right angle. It's the angle at the hip that changes, not the knee. And up. Good. Extend the leg skyward. Don't worry if it doesn't fully straighten. Drop your hips. Our last set is lever leg. So the leg comes down, the hips float up, the knees are now together. The hips go down, the legs float up. Okay, that's what we're doing. Here we go. Leg goes down, hips up. Hips go down, legs up. And 3. Again, work that supporting buttock. And 5. And down. And 6. Nearly there, chaps. Keep breathing. And 7. And 8. Lovely. Now keep that leg in the air. You're going to bend it so the ankle comes over the knee. We're going to go straight into our figure of 4 glute stretch. So then hold on under the thigh. Actually, we want to go the other way. Rewind, cross the other leg over. So the leg that's been on the supporting leg is the one that wants to cross over. There we go. And now you should feel that nice opening in the part of the body we've just been working. Remember, you can always pop a little head cushion under your head here if you feel like your chin is thrusting towards the sky. Breathe into that. Let's untie our legs, and we're going to come over to the other side, back to our clam. So get your block at the ready. Onto the other side. Feet in line with bottom. Drop your knees, lift your toes, belly button joint to spine, hand on your top hip to make sure it stays where it is. Here we go, diamond clams. Take the knee up and down, and 2, and down. Good, and 3, and down, and 4. Looking very good. And 6, upper body relaxed. 7, 8, and 9, and 10. We did 2 more, didn't we? 11 and 12. Good. Now take it back up. Hold it up. This time you're going to take knee to knee. Turn that leg in. Can you feel that? It's quite nice. And then toe to toe. Knee to knee and toe to toe. Keep that top hip still. Work the leg in isolation. Down and open and down and open. This is halfway and open, and 7, super, and 8, turn it in, turn it out, 9, and 10, good, you live on. Last one, really good one. Finishing in style, bring your legs down, set yourself up at 90 degrees with your legs for a arm opening. Arm under your head like a cushion. Top arm out in front. Shoulder down. That's it. Take the fingers to the sky. Oh, it's blue. And then open out, turning the breastbone, opening out your armpit. Feel that lovely stretch through your pectoral muscles there that spread out like a fan. And then just breathe. Just breathe. One more deep breath here. Let the ribs expand. pulling lots of air, lots of sunshine. And then exhale, melt into the mat. Let those muscles release. Super. Bring it back. Onto your back. So remember the leg that was doing all the flapping around with the clams is the one that's going to be on your block if you're using it. Set yourself up for success. Keep pressing the backs of the arms into the floor. It will help you. They're there to help you. It's not cheating. Take a breath in. As you exhale, both hips hinging up into our shoulder bridge. Feel the backs of the arms pressing there. Take a breath in. Exhale, transfer your weight into your supporting foot. Let the other leg float to tabletop. It's going to stay there as we take the hips down and up and down. Exhale, up and down. Exhale, up and down. Exhale, up. Good. 4 more. Work the buttock. And 3. And 2. 1. We're going to hold up there. Think of buttock stamina now. The toe tap leg is off. It toe taps down. We exhale back to tabletop. Angle at the hip is changing as the thigh drops away from you. Supporting leg is being very stoic here. That's the word. It's being stoic. And 6. And 7. And 8. Hold it in tabletop. Extend it skyward. Drop your hips. Leave a leg. Here we go. Drop the leg, lift the hips. Knees come together. Drop the hips, lift the leg. And we're off. 4, 2. And drop. And 3. Keep your belly button pulling towards your spine. And 4. And 5. And 6. 2 more. Here we go. Going for gold. And 8. Lovely. Bring that leg down. The leg that's on your supporter, your supporting foot is going to cross over your other leg now as we go into our figure of 4 stretch on the other side. Ooh, feeling warm, huh? Yeah. Breathe into it. Keep the tailbone dropped into the floor. And then ease that thigh towards you. Remember, this warm weather is perfect for stretching. Just listen to your muscles. Imagine them as soft, gooey caramel. Lovely. Untie your legs. You're going to bring yourself up to bring yourself onto your tummy for a tiny little bit of back extension work. We're going to go about 5 minutes over, chaps, but I think we did start a bit late. So onto your tummy. You're going to bring your hands under the heads of your shoulders, your elbows down onto the floor and into your body. All right. Don't let them be floating up like this. Get them down and then roll the heads of your shoulders down and back away from the floor. So that should help you float your nose just above the floor. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, your tailbone is lengthening towards your heels and you've got a big chunky ice cube under your belly button. Now today that might actually feel quite nice, but nevertheless, you're drawing your belly button away from it. Now, roll a big marble with your nose towards the top of your mat. And then exhale, roll it back down to where you were. That's all we're doing for starters. Roll your marble. Keep the back of your neck long. Don't let those muscles shorten. So you're only looking towards the top of your mat. Inhale as you come up. Think of your breastbone reaching forward towards the top of the mat like a little grabby hand. Let's go again. Bring it up and down. All right, stay with that if you want to. Otherwise, onwards and upwards. Starting the same way, roll your marble. And now press into your forearms as you come up just a little bit more. Still think of that breastbone reaching towards the top of your mat. Still think about keeping the back of your neck long. And exhale down. Good. Let's go again. Inhale, marble roll. Remember, we're working into the top of the back here. Keep drawing your belly button away from the floor and exhale down. 2 more. Feel free for these last 2 to come up a bit higher if you like it, if you want to come up into more of a cobra. Last one. Roll the marble to start with. That gets us off on the right foot. Think about creating length in your front body. Shoulders stay down. Super, everyone. Bring yourself down. Press back into child's pose. Stretch it out. Nice work, guys. Lovely. Have a little wiggle there on your hips. Remember, you're pulling your bottom towards your heels as you're simultaneously stretching forward with your fingers. We're going to take our hands over to the right to stretch out the left side of our body. I've got a fly on me again. Get off me. Breathe into that left side of your body. Walk back to center. Walk your hands to the left to open out the right side. Can you feel that area under your shoulder blade there opening out? It's a good thing. Come back to center. Come into 4-point kneeling. Are you ready to plank it out? Of course you are. Hands under shoulders. Knees under hips. Slide the shoulder blades down your back like 2 bars of soap and slightly lift the back of your skull so you haven't gone tortoise head. Belly button drawing to spine. Take your right foot back, tuck the toes. Already be sort of pressing into the heels there. We want to lengthen through the heels. Take the left leg back, tuck the toes. Here we are in our plank. Hips nice and low. Belly button drawing to spine. Lengthening through to your heels, and now think of lifting your breastbone to the top of your mat and pushing the mat away from you to activate those lovely muscles around your shoulder blades. We're going to hold this today for 12, 11, 10, 9, keep breathing, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, lovely, 2, 1, up into your downward dog, everyone. Walk out the dog. Ooh. Bending one leg and then the other. That's it. Feeling that lovely stretch in your calves, in your hammies. And then when you're ready, take the stretch. Let both heels just melt towards the floor. Lift your sit bones to the sky. Back and away from you like missiles being launched. And then press the mat away from you. Let your breastbone soften towards the floor. Keep your ribs into your body, shoulders down. Good grief, there's a lot to remember in a downward dog. And breathe. Lovely. We're going to bend our knees. We're going to walk our hands towards our feet. Let's just hang over our legs, shake it out. And then breath in, exhale, scoop it, let the arms hang. Look at your toes. Collarbones widen as the arms drop back to your side. Gorgeous work, guys. Let's come back to the center to finish this bad boy off in style. How are we doing for time? We're okay. All right. Feet fist width apart. Sally, you're going to be so speedy in the lake. Honestly, you're going to be... Everyone's going to be like, what have you done? I've done my Pilates, espresso style. Yes. Ear to shoulder. That's it. Keep your shoulders level here. Just take your ear. Let's get a little neck stretch. Thinking about lengthening your tailbone to your heels. That's it. Other side. Relax your arms. That's it. Keep your gaze up. Back to the first side. Oh, that's quite nice. And back to the second side. Oof. Keep your shoulders level. Super. All right, bring yourself up. 2 up stretches and we are done. What do you say? Is it a deal? Here we go. Inhale, take it up. Oh, I nearly lost you then. Exhale, push the air down. Super, I hope you're still with me. I've got something come up on my screen. Inhale, take it up. Lengthen through to the throat. Exhale, you're going to push the air down. We're going to float on up because we can do it with ease. Hold it. Hold your arms a bit higher, Sunshine Sally. Bring them slightly forward of your body. There you go. That will help you now. See? Jan's turned into a balanced champion, can I just say? Bring yourself down and shake it out.